So I'll be resolving the problem. Okay, so that's what we get. And we can gently, lovingly notice there's a flat piece of sinew at the top of the head. We allow it to be heavy. We continue in this manner to the forehead, eyes, nose, lips, chin, cheeks, ears, back of the head. We allow all of the muscles and sinews throughout the head to be heavy. We continue in this manner to the neck, shoulders, arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, palms, fingers, tips of fingers, chest, abdomen, back, we allow all of the muscles and sinews throughout the upper part of the body to be heavy. We continue to the buttocks, thighs, knees, calves, heels, soles, toes, tips of toes. We allow all of the muscles and sinews throughout the body to be heavy. And we enjoy this heaviness. We allow this heaviness to grow. And as we allow this body to be the way it is, we ourselves achieve freedom from worry about the body. Let's enjoy this freedom. Let's watch this peace. Now, as we have established ourselves in peace, let's share our peace with other living beings. We will not force, we don't expect, we just allow. In our minds, voicelessly, we can wish, we can allow. May all beings in this room be in peace. May all beings in this building be in peace. May all beings in this city or village be in peace. May all beings in this country be in peace. May all beings on this continent be in peace. May all beings on this planet be in peace. May all beings, including me, be in peace. As we enjoy our peace, we permit all other beings to enjoy peace as well. May all beings, including me, be in peace. Now, because the time for this sitting is finished, we'll make the last determination in our minds voicelessly. From now on, I will always be calm. From now on, I will always be calm. From now on, I will always be calm. And with that determination, we can slowly, mindfully change the way of our sitting. And as we have changed the way of our sitting, we can gently, lovingly allow all of the body to be in peace. And we watch what's going on in the mind. Are there any thoughts, any desires, any worries? Whatever is there, we want to know that. Okay, very well. So, today, I would like to ask you, Cisco, whether anybody here knows the game Scrabble. If you know what is Scrabble, please raise your hand. Scrabble. I'm sending it for you in the chat box. You can look how it's written. Scrabble. Not many. Seems like only me. Scrabble or Scribble seems like different people call it different way, but in Wikipedia it's called Scrabble. Would you believe that? They call it Scrabble. Some people call it Scribble, some people call it Scrabble. Whether you know Scribble or Scrabble, please raise your hand. Nathan, seems like you know Scribble, but you're not raising your hand. What's going on? So today, what you will be doing is you will be actually playing a little bit of Scrabble during the final test. The final test is made up of questions which have jumbled up letters. I have jumbled up those letters so that it's a little harder to answer the questions. So for example, if I ask you, what was the second name of the prince of the Buddha to be, then it will not be Gotama, but it will be, for example, O-M-G, oh, yes, something like T-A-G-O-M-A. And you will have to find out that we are talking here about Gotama, and that would be the correct answer. So it's not a technical problem. It's not a problem at all, as somebody suggested, that it is what? That it is have a problem. Not at all. It's actually the way it should be. Okay. It doesn't have a problem. The test is done very well and it shows very well. So I'm just happy about that. And when you're answering that test, you need to know the answer perfectly so that when you answer, you already know the answer, even if you did not look at the answers. And then you need to unscribble the words that you see in the options. All right. So I'm warning you again. There is a very special thing about this test. The answers are not written in the way we read things, in the way we write things. The answers have jumbled words, jumbled letters of the words. So you have to unjumble them in your mind. You have to be extraordinarily clever to answer these questions. And for the third time, I'm warning you, the answers in this test do not look like normal words. They are jumbled. They are mixed up. The words, the letters are mixed up in such a way that you cannot read them at all. But actually, one of the options is always correct. It's jumbled, that's true. But if you unjumble it, it is correct. Okay, you will have 15 minutes to answer this test. It will be extremely difficult. Even if you use your book, I think your book will be quite useless for you because you will have to use extraordinary intelligence. You will have to be extraordinarily smart to select the right answer. So get ready for that. I will be sending you a link in the chat box, and then you need to enter that link and you need to answer the test. If you enter the test and somehow you have a technical problem, you cannot enter it again. No way to do it 2 times. It will be locked for you. So you need to be very careful when you click on the link. When you enter the link, you immediately start answering. Okay? It will be very difficult. Let's see how many people of you will have technical problems that you cannot open the test. All right, but we will send you the link and then you need to enter it and immediately you need to answer. You have only 15 minutes. Don't tell me you don't have enough time. No, you have 15 minutes. I need 3 minutes. So you can do it in 50. Okay. Great. So the test is coming up. After I put the test in the chat box, you will not be allowed to write anything in the chat box. And if you have a problem, you will have to raise your hand and tell me that you have a problem. Otherwise, there's no other way. May, do you have a question? Anything you want to tell me?
Nothing.
Very well. So get ready. The link is coming up. Okay, and you will have only 15 minutes. If you need more time, there's no way how you can get more time because the test will lock up after 15 minutes. So get ready. Make sure your chat box is open. 3, 2, 1, go. Now's the time. Now you have the link to the test in the chat box. Open that link and answer the test. You have 15 minutes for that, starting from now. Wembowa, do you have a question? Wembowa, do you have a question? Wembowa, now is the time for you to answer the test. You're losing your time. Just me. What can I do for you?
So when I click the link, it says can't access item.
You need to click the link and then you will have to see the test. You click the link and then you need to have your browser on so that it can open it. Do you use iPad or use a computer? What do you use?
I use an iPad.
I see. So maybe you need to move to some other device and use a different device.
That's the wrong.
I think you sent a wrong link.
I sent you a wrong. Excellent. Very good.
Test.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. I'll be sending you the right link now. Okay, try it out. Let's see if it works now.
Yeah, it works.
Great. Thank you for the information. So Jasmine, everything works now? I see you're still raising your hand.
Oh, sorry.
Nathan, do you still have any problem? Nathan, I still see you're raising your hand. What can I do for you? Okay, Edward, is there anything I can do for you?
The language isn't English. I can't understand anything.
Can you understand the question there?
No, like these questions, they're not English. So I can't understand them.
The options are in English.
Like the options aren't English.
Question is in
Alex,
English.
can you see it in English or what do you see, Alex?
The
For
answer,
the first question I saw was in English, but I have a question about the second one. The second
You
one
need to be
says,
careful. The letters are jumbled up. The letters are jumbled up. What does it mean is that the word does not appear in the way that you write it. For example, if you have a word Gotama, I will not use the word Gotama. I will use the word T-A-G-O-M-A.
okay, thank you, Venerable Sir.
Agoma. You see, and it's something else, but it's actually still Gotama. It's jumbled up. I'm not sure if now finally somebody understood. Do you remember that I said it 3 times before the test? Now we find out who did not listen. Be careful about that. Some of the options have jumbled up letters. Some of the words in the questions have jumbled up letters. Jumbled up means that they are not orderly, that they are in a disorder. They are jumbled up. They are mixed up. They are chaotic. They are in a different order. Be careful about that. So you need to be clever, intelligent to find out what is the word that is there in those letters. Yes, Kai?
so is the advisor and the hermit the same? As I see,
You will have to know. You will have to know based on your knowledge from this course. Wimbowa, what can I do for you?
What if you're in the 2nd grade?
then you will get a different test. Now you're in first grade.
But I can't click. When I click on it, it doesn't give me stuff. And mine is not English.
Do you have there any English words in the question?
No.
No English words at all?
Yes.
So can you tell me, what do you see?
I see words that kind of looks like Thailand words.
Do you see there any other words that do not look like that?
No.
So can you tell me some of the letters that you see?
G-N-A-E-N-I-S-O-T-I.
Is that the only word that you see?
No. G-N-Y-L-N-O-I-C-G-S-O-O.
But can you see the question? These are options. Can you see the question that I asked there? What is at the top?
No.
You don't see there any question? Maybe you need to...
I see question 3 at the top.
What does it say? What is written in the question?
It says, what is the fourth
so these are English words. Wembowa, these are English words. If I ask you, do you see any English words? You have to tell me, I do. You have to tell me, yes, I do see English words. What are those English words? What is the fourth precept? Those are English words.
I just see
Wembowa, these are English words. What is an English word? Is an English word. The is an English word. Fourth is an English word. Precept is an English word. Do you agree with that?
Okay.
Yes, that's great. And now in the options, you actually do have English words, but they have jumbled up letters. Do you know what is the word jumble? Do you know what it means?
No.
Jumble means when you mix up things so that they do not follow any order. Do you now understand what is the word jumble?
No.
If you mix up things, for example, if you have blue, red, yellow, now you will mix them up so that it's yellow, red, and blue. So they do not follow the order. Do you now understand what is to jumble?
Yes.
Excellent. Now, in words, we have letters. Words consist of letters. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Excellent. So, for example, if you have dog, D-O-G, so these letters, D-O-G, they follow an order. Now, if you jumble up those letters, for example, you have O-G-D. That means that the letters are jumbled up. Now, in your options, you have the letters jumbled up. Now, do you understand what's going on?
Yes.
Yes. You have to choose the right answer and understand that one of those answers is correct, except that the letters are jumbled up. Now, do you understand that?
Yes.
So good luck. Yes, Kwang Kai?
I forgot to raise my hand.
Okay. May, what can I do for you? No, you're muted.
I don't know. What is my student email?
I see.
My son.
You will have to ask your parents. They will help you. Your parents can help you with that. Dustin, what can I do for you?
He tried to
I was gonna
answer,
ask how much questions there were, but I like
the
Japanese.
answer won't go.
So it's okay now.
Dustin, can you please come closer to the camera? I cannot hear you well.
I was gonna ask how much questions there were on the test, but I just finished it, so it's okay.
So you have resolved it? Okay, so you can
Yeah.
lower your hand. Mimi?
I didn't have an email, so I have to
Okay,
use my dad's email.
Sure. Yes, please. Jackie Wan.
So I finished the test, but I didn't finish number 1, so I went back, but I couldn't click the answer.
That's right. You cannot
I'm
go
done.
back. That's right. The test blocks you. I made it so that it blocks you from going back. Alex, what can I do for you?
I was going to say the same thing.
That you could not go back. Yes, that's right. I have blocked it. You cannot go back.
They're finished.
So, May, do you still have any question? Jagiwa, do you have any question? Nguyen, Duy, Kim, Eric, do you have any question?
I actually don't have an email too.
I see. You need to ask your parents for help.
Okay, thanks.
May, do you have any question? May, you're muted.
Can I leave?
You will have to wait for the results. So if you can wait until we can show you the results, then you can find out.
I already checked the results.
No, I will tell you the results. I will tell you the results if you wait.
I
I'm not talking with
I
May.
did.
So, May, would you like to see the results? Would you like to hear the results from me?
Yeah.
Okay, so please wait. Phone 9, what can I do for you? Phone 9, are you here?
I have a question.
You're having some amazing echo. Phone 9, yes. You're still getting some echo, but that's what you get.
So, I'm trying to click a question. It's not registering.
Answer.
Yeah, I'm trying to click an answer. It's not registering.
At
See.
question number 6, he tried to click on the answer, but it doesn't register. So we cannot go to another
I see.
question. He's
You
stuck
can
at
try a different.
question number 6.
Can you try a
My
different device?
daughter, she already finished, and she already submitted, but my son
So
computer have a
probably he
glitch.
needs to try a different device.
But still keep giving us same problem.
Yes. Can you try a different device? You can try a different device. From my side, I cannot do anything. If it works on one device and it doesn't work on another, probably it's because of the device.
So can we use my daughter computer now and then answer from it? It
I
might
think
work.
that will not work.
No,
That's a difficult case. What do you suggest? You cannot do it again because I worry that the kids would be doing it again. And so maybe if you have a different device, you should be able to open it also on a phone. So if you can access it on a phone.
If I sign in now, I think the past text will not be there. Can you send me the link again? I will sign in
Sure.
from my computer or iPad. No, I mean,
I can send it to you. I can send it to you in Viber, so you can easily access it.
Oh, okay.
What is going on in here? Somebody's sharing their screen. Tell me what's going on. So can you send me a message in Viber, and I will answer to that with the link.
Okay. So I will see how. There.
All right. Jikiwa, what can I do for you?
Okay.
I accidentally raised my hand.
Yeah, good. That.
Okay. Wembowa, what can I do for you?
I finished.
Okay, so please do not do it like this. I would like to ask now everybody who has finished the test to raise their hand. So if you have finished the test, please raise your hand right now. And we will now be brainstorming those who have not, those who have problems. So Crixus, did you finish the test? Crixus, are you here? I will call you 3 times. If you don't answer, I will remove you from the meeting. So be ready for that.
Kind of,
Yes, Crixus, have you finished the test?
what kind of test? Like the
I cannot hear you well. Can you please come closer and tell me,
kind
did
of
you finish the
test?
test? Yes or no?
What kind of test?
So Crixus, do you know that we were answering now a test? A quiz? Crixus, were you here throughout the time? Did you listen? Now, can you hear me
Yes.
well? Okay. Crixus, people were answering a test. Are you here now? Do you now understand that we are now talking about test?
Yeah.
Very good. Now I will send to you a link to a test in the chat box. Do you see the chat box?
Yeah.
Yes. So now I'm sending to you a link. Do you see that link in the chat box? Now, new link.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can enter that link and you need to answer that test right now.
Okay.
Can you see the test well? Can you see the questions?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know if you have a problem. Jangbu Kanfung, did you already finish answering the test?
Yes,
Okay, so can you please raise your hand?
but I clicked the wrong email.
That's no problem. That's fine. Can you please raise your hand? Janvin Nguyen, can you tell us, did you finish answering the test or not?
What?
Did you do the test? Did you answer the test?
Yes.
Did you finish the test?
Yes, but I didn't write my name.
Okay. So then we will see what we get. You finished it, so that's all what you can do. Can you please raise your hand?
What?
Can you please raise your Zoom hand? Do you know how to raise your Zoom hand?
Okay, I know.
Excuse me, Venerable Sir. I finished, but do we need to put in the parents' email or something?
That I don't know. I don't know whether it lets you go without entering the email. You can try it out and you will see. But if you don't put there any email, I may not know your name. But it also asks you your name, right? So you put your name there? Cherry, seems like you're frozen. So Cherry, did you write your name there?
Yeah.
Okay. So do as much as you can. If you have finished, raise your hand. Tianmin, have you finished writing the test?
Not yet.
Okay, so you're still answering?
Yeah, I'm still answering.
Okay, good luck. Phone 9. Were you successful opening the test on the phone?
Did you ask Paul a question?
Yes, I'm asking you, yes.
Oh, wait. I cannot hear you. Let me wait a minute.
So were you successful opening the test?
Oh yeah, he finished it.
He's working on it.
He's putting in his email right now.
Okay, perfect. So please, you can raise your Zoom hand.
Oh, okay.
Then Dustin, did you finish answering the test?
Yes.
Can you please raise your Zoom hand?
Sorry.
Then Kiara, did you finish answering the test?
Yeah.
Can you please raise your Zoom hand? Amazing. And Hoang Tuan Minh, did you finish answering the test?
Yes.
Perfect. Can you please raise your Zoom hand?
Okay.
And Denny, did you finish answering the test? Denny, are you here with us? Now, for the third time, I'm calling Denny. Did you finish answering the test? Okay, Crixus, did you finish answering the test?
I accidentally missed an answer.
But did you finish answering all of what was available?
Yeah. Why?
Okay. Did you write there your name at the end? Did you write there your name at the end, Crixus?
I didn't know what to do.
Did you get to the end of the test?
Yeah.
And did it ask you about your name?
I didn't know what to do, so I...
Did it ask you about your name at the end?
Yeah.
And did you write down your name there?
I didn't know what to do, so I clicked the X.
You clicked what?
Click the X.
You mean you clicked to end the test, right?
The X to exit out of putting my name.
But you wrote there your name, right?
I didn't.
You didn't write your name there? Okay. So can you access the test again?
I'm
See
gonna
if you can
try
finish the
to.
test and finish it. What happens?
I'm gonna try to redo it.
So what happens now? Can you see the test?
It doesn't let me redo it.
It doesn't allow you to redo it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But you did not write there your name?
Yeah, I didn't.
So you will have to open it at a different device. You will have to use something else. Maybe a different computer, a different laptop, or iPad, or iPod, or tablet, whatever else you have. You don't have much time remaining. And you're frozen. Jasmine, did you finish writing the test?
Yes, and I have a question.
Yes, what is it?
Is it okay if I use my parents' email?
Sure. All right, so that's what we have. We cannot provide magical tests that will work for everybody. And we definitely cannot prevent any problems. And that's how it works. Your test, your results do not decide whether you continue to the next class or not. Okay? But your test, your results will decide whether you get a certificate from this course or not, and what will be that certificate. Always be ready to use the newest, the most developed technology during our classes. You see, already for our classes, it's required that your camera works very well, that your microphone works very well, that your speaker works very well. And therefore, I would expect that also you can open a browser and you can answer there a very simple quiz like you had today. All right, so we will look at your answers and we will see what was right.
I'm back.
Got 4 wrong.
So Crixus, you will probably have to open the test from somewhere else if it didn't work. That's, I think, maximum we can do now. But next time I would like to ask you that you listen during the class. We were talking about the test about 30 minutes, and you didn't even know that we were working on a test.
Anna,
Okay, it's a new experience, so of course there's a lot of unpleasant experiences, but I think we can get through. Let's see. Can everybody see my screen? Tutam, can you see my screen?
Yes, Bante, we can see.
We'll first look at the results to see whether it was very difficult or a little bit difficult. Okay, it was quite difficult. We can see some questions were pretty hard, but still it was fine. As soon as we get median more than 5, that means that majority of you did it pretty well. Okay, so we get here some difficult questions, especially number 8. Yes, number 8 was a question that you would have to remember. It's about 1 year ago that I told you, what should you keep every day the same? But of course, you probably forgot. So this was the question for the best of you. The others, sorry. You need to be very careful whenever I say something. I expect that you will remember it for the rest of your life. What is the first precept? Well, first precept is no killing, right? N-O-K-I-L-I-N-G. All right, no killing. You have double L there. All right. Then what is the second precept? Well, second precept is no stealing. So you have to search the answer which has the letters of no stealing inside. So N-O-S-T-E-A-L-I-N-G, no stealing. What is the fourth precept? Well, fourth precept is no lying, right? So you need to find the answer which has the letters of no lying. N-O-L-Y-I-N-G. What is the fifth precept? Well, the fifth precept is no drinking alcohol or no taking alcohol or drugs. And here I have simplified it and I made it into no alcohol or drugs. All right. So N-O, no, A-L-C-O-H-O-L, or O-R, and then drugs. So we have D-R-U-G, no alcohol or drugs. Question 5. What is the third precept? So the third precept is no sexual misconduct. Well, the letter in no sexual misconduct, which is not in any other precepts, is X. And that is here, X, no sexual misconduct. You don't have it anywhere else. So already by the X, you could have found it super fast. Or you can think, no sexual misconduct. Let's check it out. So, N-O-S-E-X-U-A-L. No sexual. And then M-I-S-C-O-N-D-U-C. There's another C. T. Or do we have T? Here it is. No sexual misconduct. All right. What was the name of the Prince Buddha to be? Well, the name of the Prince Buddha to be was Siddhartha Gautama. So we need to search which of these four is Siddhartha Gautama. Okay. So let's see it. S-I-D-D-H-A-T-T-H. So that's Siddhartha. And then Gautama. G-O, another T, A, M, and then another A. Siddhartha Gautama. Actually, the letters were not jumbled up by me. There's a special website which jumbled it up for me. So I'm sure that all of the letters are there. So now, who was PKVLILSAA long A short A DIAE? Well, to answer this question, you need to look at the answers and you need to think of what is the answer. So, who was the advisor of King Suddhodana who first predicted the future of the human baby bodhisattva? Well, that was Asitakala Devila. The cousin of the Buddha to be, who was that? That was Devadatta. We didn't talk about it. So you would say, oh, I don't know. So that's not it. The eighth ascetic who alone suggested the newborn Buddha to be will actually become a Buddha. We don't know his name. Actually, we do, right? That was, I think, yes, Kondanya. That was actually Kondanya. Fine. We actually know his name. Kondanya. And then the mother of the Prince Buddha to be was Maya, right? So does this contain the letters for Devadatta? No, there's no. You would have to have here double T, and you have there just one T. So it cannot be Devadatta. Could it be Anya Sekondanya or Kondanya? We do not have any nya here, right? And also there are too many letters, so it cannot be Kondanya. Cannot be this third option. What about Maya? Well, you do not have any M here, right? So it cannot be Maya. So that also is not possible. So what remains, it must be advisor of the King Suddhodana, or what you know better, he is the first person who predicted the future of the human baby bodhisattva. And that was indeed Asitakala Devila. Let's check it out. A-S-I-T-A, Asita, and then K, long A, L, short A, then D, E, V, I, and L and A. So, Asita Kala Devila. Which two things should be kept the same every day when you meditate to create a strong habit of meditating? So, there are four things that you could think of: posture, time, people, and place. Now, posture you can actually change, and it doesn't make a difference in making a habit. People also can change. Whether people come or not, you can meditate happily. Two things, however, that should not change is the time and place. If you keep the same time and same place, then you can create habit fast. Maybe you remember in the beginning of this year, in the beginning of this academic year, that means of our course. So in the beginning of our course in February or March last year, I asked you, everybody one by one, at what time will you meditate? And at what place will you meditate? Hopefully, at least some of you still remember that. I asked you for a very good reason. If you always meditate at the same time and at the same place, it will be easy for you to get used to your meditation. And so you will always meditate every day. The point is that at that time, if you meditate every day, let's say at 6 a.m. in the morning or 6 p.m. in the evening, that doesn't matter. But if the time is every day the same, well, then at that time, if you do not meditate, then your mind will remind you, hey, wait, now it's 6 p.m. Something should be happening at 6 p.m. What could it be? And you realize, wait, I think now is the time to meditate. Why? Because every day I meditate at 6 p.m. Therefore, now is 6 p.m., so I should go and meditate. That's why we keep the time the same. Now, what about the place? If you keep your place the same, always, then whenever you come around that place at that same time, then you will think, oh, this is a very strange place. Why is this place so strange? It reminds me of something. What could it be? This is the place where I meditate every day. So you keep the same place so that whenever you go around that place, you remind yourself that this is the place to meditate. And if you did not meditate that day, you remind yourself that at least you should meditate tomorrow. So we always keep the same time, same place to make sure that we meditate every single day. Okay, why did the king Suddhodana bow down to his son Buddha to be during the plowing festival? So did we say that the prince was levitating in the air? No, we never said that. Did we say that the prince did not disturb the king? Well, he did not disturb the king, but we did not even talk about that. And did we say that the prince was predicting the future of anybody? No, we didn't do that. We didn't say that. So the only option that remains is this one. And this is what we talked about during our last lesson. If you did not come for the last lesson, what should you do? You say, Venerable Sir, I did not come for the last lesson. No, you look at the recording of the last lesson before this lesson so that you are ready. And in the last lesson that we had, that was 2 weeks ago, we talked about the prince as he was meditating under the tree when all of the ladies who had to take care of him, they left. He was alone there under the tree, and he sat down in meditation, and he was meditating. Then as he was meditating, the shadow of the trees did not move around the trees, even though the sun moved around the trees. And so the ladies came up back, and they were wondering what's going on. The prince is meditating. The shadow of the tree does not change its place, even though the sun is now at a different place in the sky. And so they called up the king, and the king came up, and he bowed down to his son. And this was question number 9. So let's move on to the last one. What did the god Setaketu do when he found out he was going to die? This one you could easily answer if you checked your notes. These are notes from maybe one of the first lessons that we had about the Buddhas, about the life of the prince. So that was maybe, could be September, August, sometime like that. So at those times when we started to talk about the god Buddha to be, we mentioned that his name was Setaketu. I have your notes with me, so I know what you have there. And there we actually mentioned that the god Setaketu, before he died, he went to enjoy in the garden. What is the name of the garden? Nandavana. I'm not asking you here the garden name. That's not necessary. You don't have to remember that. But you need to remember that before he died, he went to enjoy himself there. Moreover, we mentioned in the note that actually other gods also go to that garden to enjoy before they die. And this could be an inspiration for you if you are a layperson, not a monk, what you can do if you are afraid. You can go and enjoy yourself. Where would you go to enjoy yourself? What's the best place to enjoy? Meditation. Now he is a god. Gods don't meditate, so he would go to a nice garden. What you can also do, you can go to a nice forest or to a nice park in your city. Ideally, you take your parents with you, or elder brother or elder sister, and you go there and have a nice time. That's what you can do if you are afraid. Okay, so those are my questions, my answers, and now is the time for your questions. If you have any worries, any concerns, now is the best time to tell me. So we will remove all of your hands. Organizer can do that. Thank you. Wang Kai, what can I do for you?
Can I just ask them about my score?
No, you will find out later. We will prepare a table and we will allow everybody to come and see the table. Edward.
Just double checking. Our next class is still gonna be next week, right?
There is no next class. This is the last class of this course. You will receive a link to download your certificates if you have any certificate in our Viber group. So you need to ask your parents. Oh, my dear parents, I probably have got my certificate. Can you please check it for me?
When do we start the group?
We start next year on probably February 24 or 25. You will find out from the form. After you answer the form, then we will provide you with the option to join a different Viber group for grade 2. And then there you will find out the updates about the date when we start and the time when we start. It will be a different day and different time. We will not be meeting at the same time and day as here. So some of you may not be able to attend the class. Be ready for that.
So I just do it at the same time my brother does usually. Because he can still. Wait, so I just do it in the time that my brother does it?
That's right. That's right. Yes, accurate.
Wait, 7 o'clock or 7:30?
You can ask your brother or wait until we announce to you.
Because before in the earlier classes, he was 7 o'clock, but now it's 7:30. So
I see. So fill in the form, join our Viber group, and you will find out. Yes, May?
Yes, sir.
May, you're muted.
Can I leave now?
Sure.
Bye-bye.
Any other questions? Anything you'd like to say? Any concerns? Any worries? If you disagree with anything, now's the best time to tell me.
Bye, Venerables.
Okay, so thank you everyone for coming today, and see you again in our grade 2. May you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you be successful in everything you do.
Thank you very much, Bante. Now everyone, please unmute. Can you put your hand at your chest? Now everyone say together, goodbye, Venerable Sir.
Goodbye,
Venerable
Sir.
Goodbye, everyone.
Venerable Sir.